Back to another video on the channel, and today we're telling some creepy stories. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you haven't already. And yeah, welcome back to our Halloween scare-a-thon. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you haven't already. And yeah, I really hope you do enjoy this video. Let's just get straight into this. Alright, so our first story is on skinwalkers. The logical part of my brain is telling me that there are possible explanations for all of this, but I'm still kind of spooked. I'm a night owl because nighttime is usually when I am most productive and procrastinate a lot, so I use the night to catch up on schoolwork. A couple of weeks ago, at around 2 a.m., I started hearing a weird animal noise coming from downstairs. I do have two cats, so it's possible that they just got in a fight with each other, but it sounded different from what my cats usually do. It was a raspier, kind of creepy kind of than my cats, and had the slight hints of a female voice in it. Again, I might have just been sleep deprived and was hearing my cats fight, but I was scared the shit out of me. Last week I heard screaming outside my window. It lasted quite a while. This time it sounded a bit more natural, screaming at every exhale. So it couldn't have been someone messing around outside. I live in a small village, so we don't have any meth heads walking around or anything. Now, I've recently noticed that there's sometimes rhythmical tapping sounds coming from the bathroom window that hangs over the sink. Our bathroom has an inclined roof. That kind of fades away after a while. I don't have the guts to look up and see. It's just the house setting or someone or something. It actually is tapping at the glass, and I probably won't ever try to look at it again. Should I be worried or just paranoid? Alright, on to our next story. I was a freshman in high school. At the time, we lived in the woods in Williamstown, New Jersey. Here we have things like the Jersey Devil, the Blue Hole. Most importantly, in relation to the threat, it's well known Williamstown, New Jersey, was inhabited by Lenni Lenape tribe of Native Americans from whom town deserved our same. Saquon. I'm sorry if I scuffed that. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. The name, it's basically where devils, evil spirits dwell, was changed to Williamstown. Then the town's first post office was established. Yes, I did pull that from Google, but it's 100% true. Look it up yourself. More specifically, the quote lakes in where stories take place. We live on the last lake over the outskirts of town. It wasn't probably until 10 years ago these brought back up dirt paths for in India. So my father's had just built this new addition to our home. I faced the back of our house towards deep woods, my driveway being the front, but a good distance really in the woods. Great place for murder scene. It was glass windows, which was terrifying for obvious reasons. The addition was to be a new living room and expectations to our dining room. Alright, which was struck on haunted house mode for no apparent good reason. Oh, and the horrible dining room table was that disturbing cloth for something to hide under, but there was the light from the television in the living room. If you choose, I suppose, to make it feel more cozy, snug with furniture, television in the living room. If you choose, I suppose, to make it feel more cozy or something for you or what to follow. So I remember my father would work very late on occasions. He closed a retail store enough towns over where it would be sometimes 11 p.m. before he came home, and we ate dinner. No complaining, just was our thing. I'd spend my time in the living room watching television until he'd come home. This particular instance must have been around late 6 p.m. ish when the dark starts creeping in. For the purpose of my story, let's name it Jake. I'm sitting there watching, I don't know, the Food Network. Then it hits like a ton of bricks. I say to myself, hey Jake, whatever you do, Jake, uh, just don't look to your right, no matter what it is. Do whatever it is you do, something is there, and that's not supposed to be there. In fact, I don't move a muscle from this couch because you're simply not equipped for whatever otherworldly entity has just quiet and chill. Can't explain it. You know the feeling all too well. So let's drive right in. So being frozen in my chair, watching quote TV, a few hours has passed by of me crying on the inside. Not really sneak a peek. Now I'm trying to be not trying to be dramatic, but they say eyes are the windows to your soul, right? I believe you'd die of a heart attack had you looked onward any longer than I did. All jokes aside, what I saw were two of the largest yellow-green eyeballs looking directly at me, and what I imagined to be an evil grin, or maybe none at all. I could have wiggled its tongue. You overlook that every time. It's an evil grin, or maybe none at all. I could have wiggled its tongue. It could have wiggled its tongue. You'd overlook it. That's sometimes. Sometimes you never forget. Almost like Jersey cat, I'd say its eyes were just shy of the size of grapefruits, but that would just be too big. These were just two of the biggest eyeballs you'd wish you never see again. Unmistakable by any non fictional living thing this world has to offer. If fiction, I'd say, but these eyes were not desperate. They burned through you from dimension. I'd compare it to what I imagine opening paradox box must feel like. We're seeing a new color, not in the spectrum, just not for a human. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you haven't already. I appreciate it. The second story kind of got me scared, not going to cap. But yeah, it got me some goosebumps. But yeah, in all seriousness, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Follow me on Twitch, follow my Reddit, and hope you like the Scarathon. I'm out. Peace.